Now that we have covered the requisite hand skills necessary, we will develop your visualization skills. And one of the first concepts we are going to learn is called forms. Visualization is the ability to see in your mind's eye, to imagine. And the drawing method at the base of it is the imagination. It's imagining the real world as geometric or organic forms that we are about to memorize. The following forms are the ones you will need. We begin with the sphere. Ghost, ghost, strike, strike. Let me choose black. Ghost, ghost, strike, strike. Our sphere. This is simply the shape of a circle. In order to indicate it is a sphere, we will put in a contour line that does that. To draw our next form is a box. A box is drawn with what I'll refer to as the Y method. The Y method begins by first putting down a straight line in any direction you want. The next line you put should be a line greater than 90 degrees. Whatever this angle is, it must be, that angle X must be greater than 90 degrees. Our next angle will also be greater than 90 degrees to our first line, can be put down here. To draw these lines, I use the same dot dot method. I put a dot here first. I then looked at that spot, then connected my lines. That's why we did the previous dot dot line exercises. Next, you draw lines that are near parallel to your first three. And by near parallel, I mean they come in slightly closer on one end. But if you draw them parallel, you'll be forgiven. So parallel to line number 1, parallel to line number 2, and then you repeat the process. Parallel, line number 1, parallel to line number 2, parallel to line number 3. We are going to draw inside the box as if the box is made of glass or plastic or another transparent material. Drawing a line parallel to here, parallel to the first, parallel to the third. To draw the lines that are inside of a circle, that shape is going to be an ellipse like that, to tell our brain that this is a form rather than a shape. Our third form is going to be a pyramid. To draw a pyramid, I must first show you how to draw a plane. A plane is any four-sided rectangle in perspective. Rectangle looks like this, not in perspective. Facing us, it has 4 sides. To find the center of any rectangle, you can use the X method, where you go corner to corner, like that, like this. And right here, or thereabouts, is where the center will be. A pyramid can be drawn the following way. One line, like that, another, again, greater than 90 degrees, and then the second remaining lines parallel to the first 2. Our next X method to find the center. Then we will draw a line from the center straight upwards, just this. That is perpendicular to the plane. That is, this is at 90 degrees, but it happens to be in perspective. If memorizing that is a problem now, follow the steps. More will be explained when we get to perspective. You then connect the top to the sides 1, 2, 3, and the front 4. The back, I'll put in red here. The cylinder. Cylinder is first an ellipse, straight lines connected by a second ellipse, like that. And the last form to remember is called a ribbon. A ribbon is an S-curve, straight lines, straight down here, the beginning and end, and then wherever there's a large corner, you can put a straight line, and then the S-curve repeated, like that. Like that. And here are the forms that are worth remembering: a box, a cylinder, pyramid, and a ribbon. There are other forms. Some look like this. This one is a cone. It is one can think of a cone as the subset of cylinders out there. One can think of pyramids as a subset of boxes. But these basic forms are worth memorizing how to draw them in different directions.